Hey everybody, how you guys doing? It's Andres Salazar. This is the Outgroove, and we're doing another Walk and Talk episode. We're doing an album review. This is the latest album that was just dropped a couple weeks ago by Neil Young, Crazy Horse, called Barn. And let me just stay up right at the top of the show. This is a guy who has been making albums for decades and decades and decades. And yeah, there's some albums that are just like so-so, but this album is very good. It's still good. He's still a great songwriter and a musician, and plays and performs, and it's pretty damn impressive. It really is. Neil Young, Buffalo Springfield, Crosby, Stills and Nash, his solo work with Crazy Horse, who I believe were in a band, I want to call them the Rockets, but it was not the Rockets, but something like that. It's just fascinating, this guy, still pumping out really good entertainment. This is all in conjunction with the documentary called The Barn. There's a Blu-ray film that goes into the creation of this album. I listened to this on Tidal, the music streaming service. I've listened to the album 3 times, and he must have just changed his contract because it was not on Tidal. He had all his music off Tidal for all that I know, and just recently it all came on. So he's now joined the Tidal family. Before I was listening to him on Amazon Music Unlimited, but he's on Tidal. I listened to it. It's great. Now, it's not as good as Harvest or Everybody Knows This Is Nowhere, the first album, things like that. But it is very good. He's got the harmonica. He's got great songs like Human Beings. It's really kind of good stuff. It's not all like social commentary. It's not all like talking about the world's all going to hell in a handbasket, but there are a couple songs that are very now, that has some commentary, but it's not all about that. It's about love, it's about life and everything and what we're all dealing with, and it's very freaking good. Recently there was a interview that he did with Howard Stern. I would highly recommend go listen to it. It's a long interview. It's a couple hours, but it is great. Howard Stern is a fan. They go into a lot of stuff. They go into the making of this album. This was all done in a very organic, acoustic way. It literally was all created in this barn up in, I want to say, somewhere in the Dakotas. His wife, who I didn't know was his companion, Daryl Hannah, the mermaid, very beautiful woman. I didn't know they were together, but I guess that's her place. She's got this barn up there, and they did that. They did the filming there, and the acoustics and all the sound, and there's some great rock songs. He's not just a folk guy. He's not just like a Bob Dylan. He rocks, and he's got some good songs, upbeat jamming songs, as well as kind of the harmonica folky stuff that we know from his past. I highly recommend it. Give it a listen. Let me know what you think. The first track is really good. I really liked a number of songs in there about, what is it called? Can American. We're talking about, he's Canadian, and he's talking about, he's American, but he's also Canadian. He's a Can American, and he's a Can American is what he is. It just little, kind of like a fun, that's a little whimsy kind of a song, but maybe it means a lot to him. Yeah, man, I'm a freaking fan of Neil Young. Was really excited to see this album and how well it's done. So that's a quick little review, just a quick 4 minutes of talking about Neil Young's Barn. Go check it out. Let me know what you think. If you want to see my other channels, I got my personal channel, I got the Art of Comics, where I talk about art. You want to see what I do, my own art, go check out the Patreon down below, and I'll put a link to the album here so you can check it out there. Thanks, guys, and have a good one, guys.